Welcome back, everybody. I'm not going to say beautiful bastions of freedom much anymore because everyone thinks I'm calling them bastards. So I'm not going to do that. But let's talk about something this morning. Now, the video, a longer form video, is going to be related to this short around this topic, the DEA and the ATF merger. And honestly, we're going to talk about ambiguous statements. We're going to talk about very vague directional statements that are a little concerning. And I want to keep this in mind as you are going through this process with the short with me. Imagine if what I'm about to describe to you was done by a Gavin Newsom or a Kamala Harris or the next Democrat administration. All right, now we set the parameters. Yesterday, we had a culmination of the DEA-ATF merger concerns aren't going to be a concern. It's not going to happen. There is not even a question anymore. It's not a, we need to rise up against this to prevent this from merging. It is overtly not going to happen. Bondi said it was not going to happen. A merger will not be happening. Senators said you require congressional approval. I can confirm that. I showed you in videos 2 days ago that they require congressional approval. The Senate parliamentarian just said you can't do it through budget because you can't do a removal or a merger through the budget. Guys, every single possible way and guide rail of Congress has gotten in the way. They can't do it. Bondi even said as much yesterday in the Senate hearing. But here's where it gets really concerning with the ambiguous nature of the statements that we heard. The DEA and the ATF are already under the umbrella of the DOJ. Bondi made a very big, important deal around her statements of it's going to be brought under an umbrella to avoid bureaucracy and keep people safe. Again, Newsom, Harris, Biden, people safe. Here's the actions. All of these things the audience in the 2A space would raise an eyebrow around, okay? And you have to understand that everything that we do now will 100% be used against us in the future in a negative, as much negative possible way that the left is going to do. If we're not going to merge the ATF and the DEA, which I'm here for, no, not a fan of that concept, but we're still going to take agents and reorganize. And the senators say you need congressional approval, and Bondi's response is, no, I don't need a congressional approval for what I'm talking about. The ambiguous nature of the statements is the concern that I have. Tell us exactly what you're going to do. Tell us how you would like to do it. Don't leave anything out of a question, and we will provide feedback, positive and negative. You'll know very quickly where we stand on it. But the bottom line, if you are taking agents and they're going directly to the DOJ and there's some unnamed bureaucratic organization that's controlling the new agents from all the different bureaucracies, there's so many questions, I expect that everyone will be a little uncomfortable. But let me know.